Darklings. I am finally back and I am ready to start making more of my videos again. So I am finally back from my summer vacation visiting my folks from Indiana, so I am definitely so happy to be back. As you can already tell from the previous vlog, I just got a haircut. So far that's the only difference that you see in me today. But by the time I upload my vacation vlog, you will see the process of my hair being cut and everything, so do stay tuned for that because my vacation vlog will be up sometime soon. But for now, I just thought I would just go ahead and start this video and do a little summer haul for you guys before I get into anything else. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and get started, and yes, let's get right on into it. So first I thought I would just start showing off some randomized items to start off with before I get into other shit here. The first thing, and this is pretty random, but I don't know why I point this out. So I was over in Spencer's the other day and I randomly came across this pen that I thought looked really neat. It's a very neat looking sugar skull with like floral designs and everything, so I thought that was pretty neat. I will definitely be getting this baby some pretty good use out of this. The next set of item is, of course, an iPhone 6s case, which I think is very neat. I got this from, I think, Free People, and the most interesting thing about it is that it has like this beautiful moon and floral patterns with like some stars and glitter in the background that's blue and everything. See, as you can tell, that's pretty neat, I think. At least to me, I think it's pretty interesting, but yes, I will definitely be getting this baby into some good use sometime soon too. Next item I ended up getting was, my mom actually gave this to me a while back. I think like maybe a few weeks ago or something before she ended up leaving. Okay, but anyway, I get into stained glass art, and the thing I find very cute is this little owl stained glass art. I haven't figured out a place to put it in my room yet, but I think, excuse me, my voice just cracked for a moment. But anyway, so I think I will definitely be hanging this baby up somewhere in my room sometime, because I just think glass art in general is just so neat. The next item I ended up getting was, I was over in Spencer's and I ended up getting a brand new wallet that I just thought I would get some pretty good use out of and just to carry it around with me for fun. But anyway, so it's kind of like this little clutch wallet, I think, and it is, of course, black Butler. So in my other haul video, I did like this thing where I did like I think black Butler socks and everything, and I randomly came across this wallet and I think it is just so adorable. Just roses in the background, and of course you cannot forget about CL Phantom Hive and Sebastian, because those two are awesome. Speaking of anime, I went over to Best Buy and I ended up getting a few DVDs on Attack on Titan. Now, the funny thing is I accidentally purchased this second part first before I ended up getting the first part for some weird reason. But since I got the first part, now I can be able to catch these babies up whenever I need to. I feel so happy that I found these, and I can't wait to catch up on some of these episodes and whatnot, because honestly I tried watching Attack on Titan on Netflix before, and it was like, I think Japanese dubbed instead of English dubbed. Am I the only one that gets irritated by reading subtitles when you're watching a movie? I don't know, maybe that's just me, but I prefer to watch anime in English, to be honest. I'm probably gonna get shit for that, but honestly, I just kind of like the idea of just watching a movie instead of reading them. So if you're somebody that gets into anime and you like reading the English subtitles along the way, that is completely fine. I am not judging you whatsoever, but honestly, I just feel like watching just English dubbed stuff. But anyway, with all that being said, next few items I ended up getting was, of course, a few games. So I ended up getting, let's see, Assassin's Creed Rogue and Bayonetta, and as you can tell, the stickers are not even off yet. But I haven't played video games in a while, so I figured I'd go ahead and pick these babies up and give them a try later on sometime soon. So I just thought I would get some pretty good use out of those games. The next set of item I ended up getting, let's see, I think back in my other previous haul video I ended up talking about like how I thought about getting like the complete 5th season of Game of Thrones. Well, finally, while I was back there, I ended up getting season 5 of Game of Thrones. So I ended up getting this, and my grandmother and I in Indiana was just watching that TV show, and we get into Game of Thrones so much. And I don't know if you guys heard, but I think by like the 8th season is gonna be the final season, which I am so sad about. But anyway, moving on. Next few items I'm gonna be talking about I just find kind of randomized for some weird reason, but I have a thing for like trying to purchase, you know, kind of natural ingredients in certain types of products like makeup, toiletries, things like that. In other words, vegan and cruelty-free products. Instead of like going after Neutrogena or, I don't know, Banana Boat or something. And speaking of banana, I ended up getting, let's see, or trying out this cruelty-free product sunscreen called Sun Bum, and honestly this has been like my savior for being out in the sun while I was on my vacation, because I'm the type of person that doesn't necessarily like to get tan too much. I have been loving this quite a lot recently. So when you put it on, it smells exactly like bananas. And I swear to God, just by smelling this, I could just literally eat the shit out of it because it smells that good. So I don't know why I'm pointing that out, but I just thought I would point that out anyway. Speaking of other toiletries and whatnot, I went over to Bath and Body Works, and I ended up getting like a few body sprays. So I ended up getting Sweet Escape, which smells like fresh strawberries, and honest to God, I love strawberries so much. I like it as a cologne or perfume. I like it as a dessert. I like it as just something to eat generally. So like it's been my thing recently, but anyway, so this smells like fresh strawberries and I love it so much. The next body spray or fragrant mist I ended up getting is called Sweet Summer Sunset. It's kind of like a mixture of, let me get out and smell this real quick. It's kind of like a mixture of pineapple and pomegranate, kind of, at least from what I'm interpreting it anyway. So usually for summer I like to go for like real fruity scents. So I thought these two were just a really good pick for me for some weird reason. And then I ended up getting a few hand sanitizers from there. I got Japanese cherry blossom, if you guys can see. I don't know, but and then I got poolside punch. Sorry guys, I'm just really bad at it, but there's that one. And then I got, yet again, something that smells like fresh strawberries. And still being on the subject of hand sanitizers, I just thought I would kind of show this first before I get into the hand sanitizer thing. So I went over to H&M and I got this heavy ass bag right here. It's a brand new purse I ended up getting, and it's I think, yeah, I already said it was from H&M, but it kind of reminds me of one of those business purses. So that's part of the reason why I ended up getting it, was because I wanted something a little bit more bigger than how I normally would carry my other purse. But yes, this has been my new baby recently. So now, finally, moving on to one of my keychains that I mentioned about hand sanitizer. So while I was over at Bath & Body Works, I came across this cute blue owl. And I swear to God, I get into owls so much, you guys. It's not even a joke. So I randomly came across this little guy, and I thought he was so cute. And the one I'm currently using as a hand sanitizer is called Sweet Pea. And it smells so good. Okay, so moving on to the other items. So I was over in Sephora, and I was going through Kat Von D's makeup section, of course. So I ended up getting 2 of her Everlasting liquid lipsticks from her. I got this baby right here, and it is called Vampirella. And if you actually put it on, it's kind of like a really pretty color. It's kind of like a, I don't know if you guys can see, let me put this back. As you can see, it's kind of like a little red, kind of like a red blood color, maybe like a wine color, kind of. I just thought it was really pretty. Really pretty to put on, but anyway. So, and then finally, I think it was one of her new shades that recently came out called, let's see, it's called Bow and Arrow. And when you put this on, it's kind of like, it's like Lolita, except more of a lighter shade than Lolita. So it's kind of like a nudish, what's the word I'm thinking of? It's kind of like a nudish brown gray color. At least that's the best as I can describe it anyway. Okay, so moving on to the jewelry. I just thought I would just kind of show this off just to get it out of the way, but this is one of my new necklaces right here. I have been getting into a lot of chokers lately. So it's a very neat piece of choker, I think. And the best part I like about it is kind of like this little Egyptian / Gothic symbol that means eternity. I just have been loving this piece to death, and I think overall it looks pretty good with my outfit, I think. So it definitely fits in with that little theme that's going on with my shirt right now. Oh, this was from Spencer's, by the way. So anyway, moving on to the next choker I ended up getting. I ended up getting this baby from Hot Topic. It's basically like this cute little heart in the middle that's kind of like a rusty metal look, along with like these little spikes, plus this little pleather strap that's just going on right now, and I just think this is absolutely adorable. I was randomly thinking about getting one of those type of chokers, and I finally got around to getting one, so I was really, really happy about that. Next one I ended up getting was over at Windsor's, and basically it's just a plain velvet choker with like just a gold strap to adjust your neck on this thing. It looks nice on, at least for my neck it does. The next set of jewelry I ended up getting was a pair of necklaces, and basically these are also from Spencer's. These are kind of like little hoop earrings with like just a crescent moon in the center of each one of these, which I think is very, very neat because I get into stuff like that all the time. And then the next piece of jewelry was actually given to me by my grandmother. It's kind of like a antique necklace. It's basically like one of these little black beads that just looks really, really nice on. I absolutely love this piece. I am definitely going to be getting this baby into some pretty good use, I think. And black is definitely my color, so there we have it. The next set of item I ended up getting, and I actually thought about this for quite a long while actually. I thought about getting a new gym bag, and it turns out I actually finally got a chance to get a new gym bag while I was out. So, very cute looking black bag that I ended up getting over at Victoria's Secret called Pink. And this bag is not really pink, unfortunately. Pink is definitely not my color. The next set of item I ended up getting is kind of like one of those thriller novels. It's called Mistress by James Patterson. It looked like a really interesting book. My grandmother ended up reading this and she could not stop reading this book, so I just thought I would go ahead and give this baby a try when I get a chance, and I can't wait to just sit back, relax, and enjoy a good book when I have the chance. So now finally we're moving on to the clothes. So randomly thinking about like my gym bag still while I was over in like Victoria's Secret pink section, I randomly came across this really cute t-shirt that I just thought was really adorable to wear as kind of like a little nightshirt. And it's basically like a plain gray t-shirt that has like this pink symbol on the side right here, kind of like a neon blue color. And in the back, of course, it says pink and it says lit major. And funny thing about lit majors, I'm not a literature major myself, but for some weird reason, I did hear that literature majors, they tend to be a bit hopeless romantic kind of thing. So I thought that definitely suited my personality, at least for myself personally. But usually whenever I'm in my bedroom by myself, I usually like to go pantless. So I'll just wear this t-shirt with like just my panties on, and that's it. I'm just all ready for bed. The next pair of items I ended up getting, a few of these tank tops that I ended up getting over at, what was it, Maurice's. And basically the first one I'm going to be showing is this cute little top right here. It's like a red top that has like this dream catcher right here that has like this gold flare to it. And I like how you can just tie the side right here. It's very, very cute on. It really sparked my interest because it kind of reminded me of something that was like Asian mixed in with Native American inspired top. The next tank top I ended up getting is this gray top right here that says Rebel Free Be Free. And I just liked how it has like this eagle in the front and that it says Rebel Be Free, because I am a bit of a rebel myself, so that is part of the reason why I ended up getting that tank top. And for some weird reason, I ended up liking the back too. So there we have it. So finally, last but definitely not least, it is definitely one of my favorite tops as of yet. It definitely reminds me of something that was kind of gothic inspired. And it is basically this cute top right here. When you put it on, it kind of reminds me of a little corset that's just going on. I love the lacy detailing in it. It's definitely reminds me of like a gothic Victoria inspired top with like these little sleeves going on and stuff. So yeah, that is definitely my top choice, everyone. So that is basically it for what I have to share with this little haul video. So I hope you guys enjoyed what I had to share. So be sure to sucker punch that like button down below. Comment down below as well. And if you haven't already, please do dedicate the time and effort to subscribe to my lovely channel to become a part of my army of darkness. And you will be updated with a brand new video every single Friday, so that is that. And I am finally back to start uploading videos every Friday now, so I'm very, very happy to be back. Also, don't forget, the list of all of my social medias will be listed in the description box down below if you are interested in checking them out. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to unpack and get resettled in, because I just recently came back and I'm ready to just edit my videos and just relax and unpack and everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed what I shared. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for sticking around when I couldn't have a chance to upload when I did. So anyway, again, thank you guys so much. Have a chill week, an awesome day or night, and I will talk to you all soon in the next video. So until then, stay dark, my friends. Bye for now.